Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to make these cookies that we eat once in a while around here. I want to apologize because there is some cartoon background in the noise, and also there is a preschooler who just will not stop talking here with me, my little boy. So I'm sorry about that, but anyway, what I did, the first thing that I did is I took some of this almond butter, and you can use any peanut butter that you want, or any nut butter, such as peanut butter. If you're allergic to nuts, then you can use soy nut butter, which is available in a lot of health food stores. And all that I did is I took 3 of these packets, which is equivalent to 6 tablespoons. And the reason why I'm only using this much is because we don't really eat too many of these. We'll probably eat 1 or 2 and we're good to go. But you can make as much as you want. But what you're going to do is you're going to take the amount of peanut butter and mix it with the same amount of honey, and then melt it in the microwave for up to 30 seconds, depending on how much of this you have in a bowl. If you have more than this, then if you have like a cup of peanut butter and a cup of honey, then you want to, melt it a little bit longer. But you want to do it in short increments. So maybe 10 seconds, stop and stir. 10 seconds, stop and stir, because otherwise you don't want this stuff to burn in the microwave. Okay, so once you have it nice and melted like I do, you're going to take the things that you want to mix into it. In my case, I want to add a little bit of unsweetened cocoa powder, and this one is by Cinch. I got this at Fresh and Easy, but you can get it at most supermarkets. And I just added about a heaping teaspoon, and I'm just going to mix that in until it turns into a nice chocolatey mixture. And this is going to dry out. So you do want it to dry out because this is a no-bake recipe, and you're just going to drop this onto a plate so that it hardens and it turns into your cookies. So now that we have the chocolate nice and mixed in as much as you can get the powder mixed in here, now we are going to add a little bit of oatmeal. And I have this quick cooking oatmeal. Actually, I'll show it to you guys here. This is the quick rolled oatmeal from Fresh and Easy, but you can use any quick rolled oats. What I did mix in here, which I usually mix in, is some flaxseed meal. You can also add protein powder if you want to turn these into protein cookies that you can eat like after a workout or before. But this is what I'm using. And all this is just ground flaxseed. And if you're wondering, or if you're curious what that looks like, it just looks like a little powder. Let's see if I can get a little bit out for you. Just looks like that. It's just like finely ground flaxseed. So I'm just going to mix that in little by little. Because this is hardening, it's going to be a little difficult to mix this in. If necessary, you can put this mixture back in the microwave just for a few seconds. But that's completely up to you. And then once you've done this, then you can add things like chocolate chips, which will make it just a little bit more chocolatey. I usually don't do that because that's, for me, I'm at a point where that's already too sweet for me. And then maybe a little bit of vanilla extract. And then once you have your mixture, then you're just going to go ahead and create little drops and put them on a plate. So here you can see I'm just mixing, and I'm just adding like a little bit of oats at a time. You don't want to add everything all at once because it'll be either too dry or like it'll be mostly oats, so you want to add everything little by little. And I'll post the ingredients in my blog so that you guys can see like how much or what the ratio is, because I actually originally found this online, and then I found it again on another website, and so I'll just take that and post it on my blog so you guys can see it, and then I'll link you guys to the actual website. And then again, at this point you can add whatever you want. I mean, you can add raisins, you can add cranberries, you can add like ground almonds or ground nuts, and it's really delicious. So now you can see that I have my little mixture here, and you can like literally like just take little things like this and just turn it into like a little ball or flatten it, and then just put it on a plate or on a sheet, and then just put them in the fridge for like 15-20 minutes or a little bit longer if you want, or you can do this and eat them and like the next day. You leave them in the refrigerator overnight, and they're pretty delicious. The only thing that I wouldn't recommend is that you eat these like the way you would you know, eat popcorn, because they are, even though they are healthier than something that has refined sugar, they are very high in calories and fat and carbohydrates. And so I would recommend eating these like at the beginning of the day, especially if you're like on a diet. And if you're like me, like you see all of these here and you think I'm probably going to eat like one or two at a time. I tend to have some days where I get like really crazy and I'll eat like all of them in one sitting. I mean, not always, but it happens, you know. So I recommend that you make a little bit at a time, and that will be very helpful so you don't like go crazy eating these. And they're not like your typical cookie, you know. They're not like your typical store-bought sugary cookie. So when you bite into one, it's very granola type of flavor. They're very, very delicious and very satisfying as far as like that chocolate peanut butter craving that you might have. The only sugar that you get is from the whatever peanut butter you choose. And in this case, one of these packets only has 3 grams of sugar, and you can see that right there. The other thing that has sugar are these dairy-free and soy-free semi-sweet chocolate chips. These have 7 grams of sugar per tablespoon, but you guys can see I didn't really even put that much in there. But I mean, you can skip that step and then you'll have less sugar in each cookie. So I'm already eating these. I didn't have to bake these. They're like already good to go. Very delicious. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you try it. I hope that you have most of these ingredients in your home. If you don't have this, which is the baking cocoa, you can skip that and then just maybe like mash a banana in the mixture, and then it'll be like a peanut butter banana cookie instead of chocolate. Because most people have the peanut butter, the honey, and the oats at home. So just play with the recipe and then let me know what you guys come up with. If you come up with something delicious, and you can just post it on my Facebook page. But these are really yummy. Kids like them. Not all kids, but a lot of kids do. My kid does. They're pretty decent, pretty healthy. And you're not going to be eating like all kinds of like flour and sugar and all these things that you shouldn't be eating that make your butt super huge. Okay, you guys. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.